What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Damn I'm High, here with a review of my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and my Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. I'm not really going to do much of a review on that right now, but it came in with my phone a little over a week ago. Launch date, what was that, the 17th? So what, 14 days ago, so something like that. So what I'm going to do is put this up against what I'm recording on now, which is my Note 20 Ultra 5G. So you'll see when I bring in the Note, I'll be recording with this. And as I talk about this, I'll be recording with the Note. So bear with me. I'm just getting back into this reviewing shit. Oops. This is Blunt Reviews with Damn I'm High. So let's start with a little history on my phone journey here. I've never really been a big fan of Apple products. Not that they're not good products, it's just that I've never been a fan of how they operate. This goes all the way back to when we was in elementary school back in the 80s and you did computer work and you had your Windows, the DOS computer, and you had your little Macintosh. I always stuck with the DOS. And my dad, he was a Windows person, so never really got into the whole Apple thing. And then when the iPods came out, trying to get your music to sync up from a Windows PC was kind of difficult. And I had a lot of burnt CDs or whatever, so it kind of made it hard to get my music onto the iPod without going through a whole bunch of extra. So I never really got into the whole iPhones and the iPods and all that. Because once I found out you can use a memory card, stick it in your phone, load it up with music, and your phone will play, especially on the BlackBerry and the Sidekicks, whatever. Just never got into Apple phones. But I started dealing with these Galaxies about 3-4 years ago when the Note 10 came out. Went from the Note 10 to the 20, from the S20 to the Note 20 Ultra. And now here we are with the S23. I wasn't going to get this, but my Note 20 Ultra is having some charging issues, so figured might as well get this. They gave me the storage upgrade from the 256 to the 512. Samsung was giving the watches away for an extra $100 for the Pro, so I grabbed one of those. So it was worth the upgrade. I mean, my Note 20 Ultra, I'm gonna miss it because I love the expandable memory. I have a terabyte SD card in this thing, so yeah, you can figure the numbers out on that. Basically double what I have here, but when you get down to it, oh, I love how smooth that is. There it is. I've already used, this is basically what I had on my Note 20 as far as what all the apps and everything. This is what I have left. So I never would have filled up that terabyte of SD storage anyway. But my battery life on the Note 20 was getting just horrible, so I just had to change out my phone. So here we are today with the new S23 Ultra. Got that boy in Phantom Black. And It is a beautiful phone. It's got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 optimized for the Samsung Galaxy experience. Everything just flows so smooth. They have a game launcher here now where you can store your games in another part of your phone and launch it from there. I think it saves some memory on your phone, to be honest with you. You see me loading up some Call of Duty real quick. Oh, what's that? I don't waste my money on those things. But as you can see, the game just looks beautiful in here and it flows great. See that gold diamond out G thing there? Yeah, I'll be getting it in on this Call of Duty. If you want to see me on mobile, that's the name right there. But yeah, the operating system is running Android 13 on a 5.1 UI 5.1 Samsung skin. And this thing is just buttery smooth. Cell service ain't the best over my area, so it doesn't always pick up when I want it to. But boy, when it does, let me tell you.
Second night of a back-to-back, and the short-handed Lakers will be down another man after a monster game last night. Memphis AD was ruled out a few hours ago. This on top of LeBron and D'Angelo already sidelined. D'Lo will miss his third straight game.
Yeah, the video play on this thing is just off the chain with it.
Your flight to LA leaves in 45 minutes. Stay in Bel Air with your aunt and your uncle. What's up, man?
If you want to do well, just keep your head down and follow my lead.
I'm not about to change who I am to try to fit in.
If you leave, all the content you created in this house belongs to me and you owe me a kill fee.
I think you should buy Kylo out of my influencer house.
So, yeah, the video play on this thing is just amazing. The photos that you can take are way better than what they are on the, well, I can't say they're way better, but they are definitely better than what they were on the Note 20 Ultra. I will be putting in some video of that into this review shortly. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dane here with my Galaxy Note 20 and my Galaxy S23 Ultra. Doing a quick little video comparison between the two phones before I send this note back to AT&T. I'm going to be taking Mr. Shady here for a walk and get some footage, see how the pictures are different, how the video is different. Just off a quick observation, my Note 20 Ultra is definitely showing a different color compared to my S23. But we'll see how the rest of it goes. Let's go, boy. Let's roll. We're gonna go for a little walk around the neighborhood. See y'all in a minute. So here we are. Super steady mode on. No. No. Come on. This is our subject for this. We'll see how the super steady holds up because he pulls, so it means I'll be bouncing around a lot. Let's go. We're working on the pulling. So far, so good. Let's move it up to 1 times. Come on. Now we are shooting at full HD 30 frames a second. This here is ultra high HD. How you doing?
Hi, perfect doggy. Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
What do you think of that little snack? Come on, Joey.
Relax. I know. You want to play. From the looks of it, both phones only do 1 time optical zoom. Can't wait for him to open this up again so that way I can let him run free. Give you how quickly it zooms in on subject between the tree and the mud here. Both phones also shoot in 8K. But one shoots in 24 frames per second, the other is in 30. Let's see what the zoom's like on this. Stop moving me, Shady. And we can go up to 6 times on the note. And 6 times on the Galaxy. Sorry about the shaking. Stupid dog. One thing both these phones can do, one of them is, well, for the note, it's called dual view recording. And for the S23 is called director's view. It allows you to record on the front-facing camera and the rear-facing cameras at the same time. The only difference is on the S23, you can switch out between your different lenses on the back. Whereas there's really nothing different. You can't change in between the three lenses on your Note 20s. We'll see how steady this is once I get back. He's the reason why it's all bouncy and shit. One of the main changes between the two is the sides here. You see how they flattened out the side? Look at that. Look at that screen. That screen is just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, my Note 20 wasn't a bad phone. I just got the back fixed. This motherfucker here was shot. I had a black one, but I bought a replacement back. So I'm about to send this back to AT&T in a minute. I didn't want to send that back. But the screen on this isn't bad either. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice phone. Scrolls just as nice as but I said I just felt it was time for an upgrade from this. As you can see, the difference in the size. The S23 Ultra just feels so much better in the hands. This one here is definitely lighter than the S23 Ultra. Let's see. Yeah, see. This here was the problem. Even with the SD card, I was just running out of internal storage. And that's even with the SD card. I only use like 20 gigabytes of media. But it's the apps in the system that was eating up everything. So I had to upgrade to the new boy, get up out of this one. This is another reason why I'm getting rid of this Note 20 Ultra. Each one of these tiles here were files I made while trying to compare the cameras. And this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pictures and videos that I can't use to compare with the Samsung S23 Ultra. But I would get this a lot with a lot of the pictures or videos I would film. I'll go back in looking for something that I took, and this would be the result. Now, the cameras come with a bunch of different options compared to two phones. They both have portrait mode, photo, video, but where it gets different at is in this section here under more. The Ultra has expert raw now. Both of them have pro camera and pro video modes. Both have a night mode, but this one here, this gives you the option to record from the selfie camera. Then you have each of your 3 main cameras going. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't even know which one is which. I believe this one here is your 12 megapixel, your 200 megapixel, and then your telephoto lens. So what this mode allows you to do is, say, you can choose between your different cameras while it records all at the same time. So that's a neat little trick here. One thing about, you can also use your S Pen from another phone. Even your old S Pen will work on the new one. So like if you have an old S Pen, if you're coming from an old Galaxy Note, your S Pen will work here as well. I hadn't noticed any real difference in the what you call it, the reaction, or the, what do you call that shit? I haven't noticed any difference in the delay in between the two. They both right about the same. They say the old S Pen, they said the old phone had a delay between the writing input and when this S Pen touched the screen, and it's been greatly reduced between the two. Maybe between phones it might be reduced, but you really won't be able to tell there's no difference in between writing on the S23 with your 2 different S Pens. So maybe the difference will be in between the phones. The hardware on the phones is why there's a latency between when the pen writes or whatever. But if you use both of them on the same phone, or on this one here, there's no real, you can't really tell any latency. Yeah, that's pretty much it with this that I can really tell you. The phone calls are better. You actually have two different messaging options. You have your standard Samsung Messenger, and then you have your, I don't know which one this is. I think this might be a Google message. But if you make this one here your default, it gives you other options that you can use as far as like you can do what you can do on the iPhones or whatever, react to messages. I don't like it. I don't like this one over the standard Samsung because it seems to break up the length of your message. So you have less words that you can actually type with between the two. I mean, it's cool to react to the messages or whatever, but I like being able to send one message and not have it broken up into 2 or 3 different ones, especially because of the job I have. I had to send a greeting message to my client when I'm picking them up, and I noticed it was sending out a 3-part message and that was just, I thought was just a little bit too much. So yeah, that's that. Great phone. And I picked up this case to protect it. This is the Spigen Cryo Armor. It's supposed to help keep your phone cool while you're doing your gaming or just on the phone. I'm on my phone a lot. Constantly having YouTube music playing in the background as I'm driving around. So my phone constantly being active. It's always hot as hell. The scrolling through apps is just, hold on, let me make sure I ain't got nothing too ratchet going on. So I got thotties galore on my Instagram. I ain't gonna front. It's that's all on Instagram. Damn, she was semen faced. God damn it, man. But scrolling on the apps is just wow. Caked up, baby. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna add in some video footage of me walking my dog earlier, showing the differences in videos between the two phones. And that about covers it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this here video. I'm not very tech savvy. I just know how to use what I have. I'm not into the whole technicalities of the phone as far as it's got this many nits and this high of a Q score or blah, blah, blah. The phone is great. It's better than the previous one. Like I said, I'm not a big Apple fan, just simply because it was just too much drama to go through when they first came out with their iMusic. And trying to get music that I had burnt on CDs just turned me off from the company. So I just stuck with my Windows Media Player and put everything on the SD card and kept moving, you know what I'm saying? And plus, the amount of gigs you were able to put on the SD card then compared to what they were giving you for iPods and everything, yeah, you save you a lot of money. You feel me? Let's just keep it a buck. But yeah, that's my review on this here Samsung Galaxy S23. If you're coming from a older Note before they all went into the S line, I would say go ahead and make a come up and make that upgrade, especially if you can get a good deal on it. I got mine right before the pre-order deal ended, so I was able to get the storage upgrade. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I got the storage upgrade, and the watch here for $200. They give me a $1,000 trade-in bonus on my phone. So I basically had to pay like $200 for this, $100 for this. And this is the Watch Pro, Galaxy Watch Pro 5. It's got a bigger, better battery than the other one. So, yep, that's what it is. So, I'll let y'all at the next video. I'm planning on doing more videos, basically more of reviewing these idiots that I see on YouTube. So we'll figure it out, man. We're gonna do something with this channel. I've been away for a minute. I was in a car accident since the last time I made a video. I moved from the Bay Area to Vegas. So I've had a lot going on, so I haven't really been able to get into the whole video making thing. And I've moved twice since then and had a fucking heat stroke. So it's been a while, 2 years since I've really made a video, man. So hopefully y'all come in and fuck with me. This fat nigga down here knocked out. Hope y'all enjoy and have a good 2023. Y'all be blessed, man.